Hey Joe, hey everybody. I'm Joe Robertson. I'm the owner of Go to Joe VA Services. A year ago yesterday, I handed my notice in to my employer. I'd worked with them for 12 years in the capacity of account manager for a corporate travel company. But for a while, I'd been considering an alternative career. I'd very much wanted to move into a more administrative-based role within the company, which I was promised, but unfortunately it took quite a long time, i.e. more than 2 years, to come to fruition. So during that time I came across virtual assistants, and I also came across the VA handbook, and funnily enough it was a day that I'd had a particularly bad day at work and received an email from, it was the blog from Jo, and it was her business anniversary. So to celebrate her 6th business anniversary, if I remember rightly, she was offering a discount on her course. So I toyed with the idea. I think I left it with literally minutes to spare for the deadline, and I signed up, and I've never looked back. Speaking to Jo, you're amazing. You're so inspirational. You really make people think about their strengths, about their niche, about what they can bring to their business, but also remind us to really pull up our big girl pants as well, and crack on with things. We are business owners. It's our business, it's our decision, and I think that was probably the biggest transition for me, stopping being an employee and becoming my own boss. So, like I say, a year ago yesterday, I handed my notice in, but I also took the plunge and said that I'd like to continue with the business, in working with them, and ask them to be my client. And I'm so thrilled that they accepted the opportunity. And I signed with an initial contract, 1-year contract, and we've just renewed for another year. I now have 3 clients in total, 3 key clients, but I also have a few clients that I have, the occasional work from, that's very seasonal driven. But the key thing for me, and the reason that I did this, was that I have 2 boys, ages 11 and 6. And I find as the boys get older, they need me around more. I've missed out on lots of assemblies. I've missed out on sports days, some real key milestones in their lives, and I didn't want to do that anymore. So, like I say, I set up Go to Joe VA Services, and I haven't looked back. And sometimes I ask myself, why didn't I do it sooner? Probably because personally I wasn't ready to do it sooner. But the business is going from strength to strength. I still read a lot of the information that Jo sends through. I still refer back to my course that I did with Jo. It was beneficial having the one-to-one with Jo and her really making me think things through. The business isn't where I want it to be yet. I haven't finished my website. My website is permanently on my to-do list to get finalised, but I suppose I haven't really officially launched the business. I've been very, very fortunate that from day one I hit the ground running. I secured 3 key clients that keep me in core hours, and I'm doing half the hours that I used to do, employed full-time, for the same income. I have got capacity to take on more, but I'm thoroughly enjoying being with the children, spending time with the family, being here for my husband, doing the domestic stuff even, of having dinner on the table for the family, which is fabulous. But being my own boss is the best thing ever. So if you are considering setting up your own VA business, do it. Jo, you're a star, you're an absolute inspiration, you really know your stuff, and I'm so glad I found the VA handbook and I found you, and the private group on Facebook, the rock stars as we call ourselves. We really do rock, sharing lots of advice, knowledge, experiences, and major support and some really great friendships. So Jo, thank you. Everybody else, get out there and do it. It's amazing. All the best. Bye.